The Krome Facility, a humanitarian catastrophe unfolding in plain sight. The Krome Service Processing Center in Miami, Florida, operated by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, stands as a glaring symbol of America's broken immigration system, a system that has morphed into a nightmare of neglect, overcrowding, and death. Designed to house a modest 500 detainees, this facility is now bursting at the seams with over 4,000 immigrants, according to posts on X and recent reports. That's 8 times its intended capacity, a statistic that should shock the conscience of anyone who still believes in basic human decency. What's happening inside Krome isn't just a logistical failure. It's a moral disgrace, a slow-motion tragedy where people are dying for one of the most fundamental necessities, food and water. Let's cut through the bureaucratic spin and face the facts. At least 3 immigrants have died at Krome in 2025 alone, with reports pointing to dehydration and starvation as the culprits. These aren't isolated incidents, but symptoms of a facility stretched far beyond its limits, where resources are so scarce that detainees are allegedly rationed to a single cup of water per day. 1 cup for 24 hours. In a country that prides itself on abundance, this is not just inhumane, it's barbaric. Imagine the desperation. Thousands of people, many fleeing violence or persecution, crammed into a space meant for a fraction of their number, forced to beg for scraps and sips while the system shrugs. The Krome Facility, managed by the private contractor Akima Infrastructure Protection under a $685 million deal, exemplifies the grotesque intersection of profit and punishment. Private companies rake in taxpayer dollars while detainees languish in conditions that rival the worst prisons. Except these aren't criminals. They're people awaiting immigration proceedings, often for civil violations. Reports from detainees and advocates paint a grim picture. Concrete floors for sleeping, toilets doubling as drinking fountains, and a stench of despair so thick it clings to every corner. Women detained there in February described it as hell on earth. Packed like sardines, with no showers for days and cameras trained on their every move. This isn't detention, it's degradation. The deaths at Krome are a stark warning we've ignored for too long. 3 confirmed fatalities this year alone, likely more if we account for ICE's habit of underreporting by releasing critically ill detainees just before they succumb, raise alarms about a system that can't or won't provide basic care. Posts on X claim these deaths stem from a lack of food and water, a charge that's hard to dismiss when you consider the math. 4,000 people, 500 beds, and a water ration that wouldn't sustain a houseplant. ICE's own history backs this up. 68 deaths in custody since 2017, many preventable with proper medical attention, according to a 2024 Physicians for Human Rights report. Krome is just the latest chapter in this grim saga, and yet, the Trump administration doubles down, pushing for more detentions, more beds, more deportations, as if cramming humans into overstuffed cages will solve anything. The agency's detention capacity is officially pegged at 41,500 nationwide, yet it's holding over 46,000, with Krome as a glaring hotspot. Border czar Tom Homan recently called for 100,000 more beds, a chilling prospect when existing facilities can't even keep people alive. This isn't about enforcement. It's about punishment, a deliberate choice to let suffering fester under the guise of security. The 1 cup of water claim, while not fully verified in official records, has ignited outrage online and aligns with first-hand accounts of scarcity. Detainees and attorneys describe a facility where basic needs are luxuries, where overcrowding turns survival into a daily gamble. Even if exaggerated, the fact that such a rumor gains traction speaks volumes about Krome's reputation, a place where hope goes to die, replaced by thirst and hunger. This is America in 2025, a nation that can send rovers to Mars but can't spare a second cup of water for a detained mother or child. The Krome Facility isn't an anomaly. It's a microcosm of a policy that values headlines over humanity. 3 deaths this year, 3 too many, should be a wake-up call. Instead, we get silence from officials and excuses from contractors. It's time to stop pretending this is sustainable or defensible. Shut it down or fix it, because every day Krome stays open like this, we're complicit in a crime against our own values. By Scott Young, aka Sinfamous Gamer.